Hey friends, the Google Pixel 8a is the most interesting mid-range smartphone and at the same time the most superfluous that is currently on the market. After Google introduced the Google Pixel 8 and 8 Pro last October, as expected, a slimmed down, cheaper version of the flagship is now coming onto the market with the Pixel 8a. Although the slimmed down thing is only partially true. The Pixel 8a has a beautiful 6-inch OLED display with an FHD Plus resolution and a refresh rate of 120 Hz, all the same as the Pixel 8. The dimensions are also almost identical. It is 2 mm longer and wider and weighs 188 grams, 1 gram more than the Pixel 8. It comes with an aluminum frame and a matte plastic back, both of which feel very high quality. Both have a very accurate fingerprint scanner and the option to unlock the device using Face ID. At 4492 mAh, the Pixel 8a's battery is about the same size as the Pixel 8's, and I get a display on time of 5 to 6 hours, which means I can get through almost a day and a half, but less if I spend a lot of time off of the Wi-Fi. With the Pixel 8a, you buy the Google package with stock Android, lots of nice, more or less useful AI features, which will be radically expanded much in the future, which I'm more than looking forward to. The Google ecosystem is increasingly expanding and already has a good smartwatch, great headphones and a good tablet, and is also completely compatible with other Android smartphones. And now comes the kicker. The Pixel 8a is actually equipped with the same powerful Google Tensor Chip G3 as the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro and is just as quick to use. All apps open and switch quickly, nothing stutters or hangs. The compact design makes it feel like a smart car with a Ferrari engine. Despite the surprisingly many similarities, there are also differences between the Pixel 8 and the 8a. For example, there is no reverse wireless charging on the Pixel 8a, and the 8a is not IP68 certified, only IP67. Yes, I also think that you absolutely need to create a completely new smartphone for this. Obviously, Google thought that these changes were not enough to create a whole new model, so they built in 2 more completely unnecessary downgrades into the Pixel 8a. One is these incredibly terrible display bezels, which look exactly the same as on the Pixel 7a. Way too thick and asymmetrical on top. But friends, if you simply set dark mode and a dark background image, you simply no longer see the thick display edges, and this difference, artificially created by Google, disappears into thin air. The second difference is the camera. Funnily enough, on paper, the specs look almost identical to the Pixel 8. The Pixel 8a has a 64 megapixel wide angle and a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle camera and a 30 megapixel selfie camera, which is even more megapixels in all cameras than in the Pixel 8. There are differences on paper, but only in such small details as focal length and pixel sizes and the fact that there is no macro focus on the Pixel 8a. And according to current benchmarks, these small details apparently make a huge difference in image quality. The Pixel 8a is well behind the Pixel 8. In most cases, I'm not a fan of benchmarks, as everyone has to decide for themselves whether they like the camera recordings or not. And as always with me, you can judge the quality of the camera for yourself. Here are the recordings. think the shots from the Pixel 8a are quite impressive, and I'm also super surprised that all the AI image editing features from the Pixel 8 are also available on the Pixel 8a, like the magic eraser, etc. At this point, we need to have a heart-to-heart. In my opinion, the Pixel 8a's camera is the only serious difference to the Pixel 8, and if you look at the original retail price of the two devices, you could say, yes, that makes sense. $799 for the Pixel 8 and $549 for the Pixel 8a. Everyone who doesn't value the camera that much will opt for the Pixel 8a, save 250 euros, and everything is fine. The only problem is the Pixel 8 currently costs $599 instead of $799 due to the price drop, which is only 50 euros more than the Pixel 8a, and that makes the Pixel 8a completely unnecessary. At this point, the Pixel 8a, with the artificial downgrades of the camera, the thick display bezels, and the lack of reverse wireless charging, is simply superfluous compared to the Pixel 8. Of course, I'm going for the Pixel 8 at this point, because otherwise it would be a complete waste of money. In my opinion, the only reason d'etre that the Pixel 8a has begins in the moment the price drops by almost 200 euros, just like the Pixel 8. Because then you can buy a top smartphone for $349 and then the whole thing would look completely different. Because then the Pixel 8a with the display, processor, battery, camera and AI features would suddenly be the most interesting smartphone in the lower middle class. I hope you enjoyed my review of the Google Pixel 8a today. If that's the case, then be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because that will help me a lot to grow this channel, which is a basic requirement for me to be able to continue doing this here in the future. With that in mind, friends, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye and see you next time. Mwah.